Well, sleep is so important, right? We were just talking about that. I'm going to need some sleep tonight, as are the rest of our Braves fans, and tomorrow. But, it's really important because it's our chance to let our body reboot and repair. But unfortunately, nowadays, many of us just aren't getting enough, especially kids. And joining me now to talk about day 3 of Power Kids Week, certified pediatrician Dr. Taz, back again with us this morning. Dr. Taz, good morning to you. How are you?
I'm great. I got a good night's sleep, so I'm doing really well.
Oh, good. Okay, so we are talking about sleep in kids. So let's just jump right in. How many hours do you recommend for children? I'm sure there's different numbers for different age groups.
There are, and it really depends on the age of your kids. But for your younger kids, we're talking sort of the elementary level is probably the best way to think about it. We say 10 to 12 hours. And then when your children are turning more from the 9 to 11 phase, 9 to 12, we say anywhere from 8 to 10 hours. And then for our teenagers, a minimum of 8 to 9 hours. So those are some rough guidelines that you can follow for sure for school-age kids.
And Dr. Taz, are there health issues that may arise should a child not get enough of the sleep in the allotted time that you mentioned for that age group?
Oh my gosh, there's so many health issues, everything from just their mood. We see that children that don't sleep consistently and sleep well have a lot more anxiety. They're more prone to depression. They have a lot of issues with focus and concentration throughout the school day. So we have a lot of cognitive kind of mood issues associated with not sleeping. But in addition to that, there are a lot of things that just pertain to their overall health. Their immune system can kind of get worn down if they're not getting the sleep they need. So they're more likely to get viruses or colds or some of these, different illnesses that are floating around at any given season. So we know that sleep is very important for that. And then as our children, start going into puberty and pre-puberty even, not getting consistent sleep will really tinker and mess with hormone levels and create things like, really high levels of the wrong hormones, changing again their mood and how they feel about themselves and their weight and so much more.
Now, Dr. Taz, you have a lot of tips to help children get better sleep. Overscheduling is definitely an issue, as is too much screen time, correct?
Definitely, and overscheduling is hard. I have a 12 and 13-year-old, and they're in multiple activities, and sometimes they get home late and they still have homework. But I think as parents, we have to pull back a little bit and look at what we're really doing. Children need their sleep, and so a lot of these sports and activities, we want to make sure they're ending at a decent time so kids can get the required amount of sleep. So I think that's one thing to look at real critically. I think the other is the cursed Wi-Fi and phone and iPad and all the stuff that I feel like we all fight every single moment of every single day. Those gadgets really should not be in children's rooms. So, no matter what the age of your child is, I would require them to bring them downstairs at least by 8 or 9 o'clock or wherever a designated space in the house is. They shouldn't have them in the rooms. They should not be sleeping with them. We have the issue with blue light, first of all, interrupting sleep quality. And then the second issue is just the temptation of trying to get on there and not, going to bed. We're guilty of that, right? I know I'm personally guilty of that, of scrolling on my phone instead of just putting it down and going to bed. So you can imagine that battle is so much harder for our children.
Oh, absolutely. And I only have about 45 more seconds before I have to let you go, but let's talk real quick about getting into a routine, creating that bedtime ritual. I think we just touched on that, but also I wanted to touch on better foods that kids can maybe eat at dinner that may help with that sleep schedule.
Definitely. There's some great hacks you can use to make your kids a little bit sleepier. Magnesium oil on the feet, oral magnesium. There's some different essential oils too that are calming and relaxing to kind of put them in the mood for sleep. And then foods that boost tryptophan. Tryptophan helps the neurotransmitter serotonin, which regulates sleep and anxiety. So this is turkey. We think of it at Thanksgiving. Things like salmon, shrimp, kefir, which is sort of a fermented drink that boosts tryptophan levels, beans. These are foods that you can increase, especially towards the evening, to help your kids kind of relax and get into a healthy night's sleep routine.
Dr. Taz, you're the best. Thank you so much for all this information this week, and we look forward to talking with you again tomorrow.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Of course. And for more information on Power Kids Week, you can hear more about sleeping and nutrition. We've talked about a lot of things this week. Head over to our website, fox5atlanta.com. Click the Seen on TV tab. Tomorrow, Dr. Taz will be talking about kids' exposure to electronics and Wi-Fi. She'll touch on that just a little bit, but she's got a lot more for us tomorrow.